open up the champagne.
Okay, so hey guys, so I'm back with a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about 10 things I learned from freshman year because Friday, which is the day you're watching this, if you watch it when I put it out, is my last day of freshman year. So I want to talk about, like I just said, 10 things I've learned from freshman year. So the first thing I want to talk about was that your friends are your friends. And at this point, you really can't change it. You're around 15 years old, you know. Who your friends are is who your friends are going to be, and you need to be happy with that. It's better, this year I've learned, it's better to have 2 good friends than it is to have 20 acquaintances of people that I barely know, because those 2 good friends are going to be with me throughout the rest of my high school experience and more on through a lifetime than when I get out of high school. I'm not going to know anybody at all because I didn't have any good friends. I'm not saying I have like one friend, you know, and that's it. But it's just better if you just have one or a couple of good friends. You know what? And this year you're gonna meet new people. Your freshman year, you're gonna meet people that you've never seen before. I did. And you know what? And this ended up being a very memorable year and a year that I have learned a lot about myself personally than what I would have ever dreamed of knowing about myself in middle school. So on to our next topic. The second thing I want to talk about was that what I learned from freshman year was that there's a lot of crap that's gonna come up. There's a lot of drama that people are gonna try to involve you in. The thing about it is that you don't need to be around that drama crap. You know what? Drama is from middle school. There's middle school crap that's gonna go on that you don't even need to worry about. The past is in the past. That's what you need to remember. The past is in the past. Yesterday's already happened. Today is a new day. And high school is a new experience for you. So make your freshman year good. Make it one to remember. Because you know what? If it doesn't turn out good, you'll have sophomore year left. You have junior year left. You have senior year left. So talking about the different years you have left, that's going to lead on to number 3, is if you totally bomb your freshman year. So this year, I've had a hard time personally with my grades. I was a person who had never got a B in her life until freshman year. So that was very hard for me because I thought I was like not perfect, but I got all A's and that's what I was used to, and I got a report card back and I got some terrible grades. C's, average actually is kind of what I got, which is average, and I was lucky if I got a B. But I tried, and you know what? It's just my first year of high school. Everything was a new change for me, but I got put into my place. My parents set me down and told me what I need to do differently, and I got my grades back up. Right now, I'm an AB student. I don't have C's anymore that I know of. I get my report card in a week after school. That's out with my new schedule for sophomore year. So I find out my report card the same time as my parents. But anyway, I got my act together and I fixed it. So leading on to number 4, to help you get good grades, the 4th thing I've learned from freshman year is that in middle school you can get by with not studying or like studying like right before your test starts or whatever. But the thing about it is that once you get to high school, you actually have to study. You actually have to do your work or your grades aren't going to be good. I learned that the hard way, didn't do my homework. Didn't do anything, didn't study, and it turns out I didn't do good on my test, I didn't do good on my homework, my grades went down, my classwork went down. Because I like to do this thing called talk to my friends. The class that I had, and that's what I did, I talked. And that leads into number 5, is that once you become, I guess, a freshman, you need to learn how to just tone it down. No more of like the childish, I guess, horse playing around. Like, I like to talk and I don't get my work done because I'd rather talk than do my work. That's one thing that I learned, is that sometimes I have to zip my mouth like people tell me to do and do my work, because the phone was a distraction. Computer was a distraction. Just everything was just a complete distraction because I just didn't want to do my work. So the 6th thing, this is like a totally different like topic or whatever, but the 6th thing that I learned from freshman year was that you don't need to worry about what other people think about you. You are you. And if you come from me, I come from a very big high school. In my class, like altogether, there's over 800 people. So that's a lot. So but oddly enough, I was with like the same like 20 people all day long, which is kind of weird, but anyway. But the thing about it is that you need to be you. So what I figured out this year is that you are you, and this year you're going to figure out what you like and what you dislike. And if you dislike something, don't do it. Because if you don't like sports, don't do sports. If you like band, be a band. If you like music, pursue music. If you want to start a band, go freaking start a band. You know, just be you. Just be yourself, and that's the best way for you to attract others and to make friends. So that leads into number 7, is that the whole popularity thing will go away. If you're in a high school, ignore the background noise, I'm sorry. If you're in my as big high school as me, where there's literally like over 2,000 people, popularity just isn't a thing anymore. It doesn't matter. So just act like it's not even there, because it is irrelevant in your life. Popularity in general is irrelevant. And I know you're probably thinking, man, I bet this is coming from a girl that wasn't popular, is not popular, is a weird kid, so that's why she's sitting here making videos. But that's actually not the case at all. Complete opposite, exactly. But it just doesn't matter in high school anymore, and I just can't stress that enough, because every time I try to tell a person's going into like their freshman year or whatever, and I'll try to give my personal opinion on it, they'll be like, oh, let them experience it for themselves, blah, blah, blah. You know what, but there's a lot of things that I'm going to say in this video or whatever, or that I've already have said, that I just wish someone would have said that to me. I wish someone would have thought to tell me a little bit about how their freshman year went, so I would know what to experience. And that's one thing that just kind of irritates me. I'm not going to get into that, but it does. So, popularity, it doesn't matter. Be you. You know, and if you have a crush on someone, or you like someone, you're in high school, okay? If it doesn't work out, or you are my age and you've never had a boyfriend before, it's okay. It is totally 100% okay. That's just not God's plan for you at the time. And which leads in to number 9, I think. The 9th thing that I've learned from freshman year is to keep God first. If you do not have Him first in your life, it's going to be kind of miserable. And it's not going to be the experience that you probably want your experience to be like. I'm personally a Christian, like I probably have mentioned before in another video that you've seen of mine. But just keep Him first. You know, here's some verses I'm just going to throw out here for you, just on the top of my head. It's Jeremiah 29:11. I'm going to try to say as much as I can remember. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to give you hope in the future, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. And it may not go in that order. I can't quite 100% remember. But, you know, He knows what you're going through, and He knows it's probably going to be a tough year for you, or it might be an easy year for you. Once again, ignore that, I'm sorry. But, you know, He's there for you. So just keep Him first in your life. And if something doesn't go as you planned, then it's not part of God's big plan. So just remember this: when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. I can't remember if that's a verse or if it's just something I saw. I honestly can't remember. Which leads on to number 10. The 10th thing, the main thing that I have learned from freshman year, is that you're going to make it through. You're going to make it through high school, and it's going to be 4 years of it's going to be the 4 worst years of your life. It's going to be the 4 best years of your life. But what I can tell from freshman year so far is it's been the best, worst year of my life. There's been a lot of crap that has happened that I'm not going to get into. It's called personal life and stuff. And there's been a lot of wonderful things that have happened. I have learned so much about myself. I have realized so much about myself and figured out who I am as a person, that you guys are going to figure out who you guys are as a person. So if you are in 8th grade and you're an upcoming freshman, just listen to my advice. And if you have any questions whatsoever, just comment something in the comments below. Once again, please just ignore that. Put a comment down in the comments below if you have any questions, if you just need any advice. Also, follow me on Instagram, and you can just DM me also if you have any questions. I don't think I'm private, but if I am, you can just request me. So if you just have any questions in general, or you just need some help, I'm always here, I'm always available, and I genuinely care about anything that you are wondering, or just need any life advice in general. So I'm going to be praying for everyone who watches this video to get something from it, and I'm just so thankful for these 7 subscribers that I have. And once again, I'm sorry because I can't look at your comments if you requested anything or you commented down or asked me a question. I'm sorry I can't look at it. I don't know why, but I'm figuring all that out. So thank you for all the support, I just wanted to say, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with another entertainment video, because I decided that every Wednesday I'll be posting entertainment videos like the reality TV show one, and every Fridays I'm going to try to be posting a sit-down video or something like that. So thank you, and please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.